Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-100. It's a Tier 6 Soviet tank destroyer and it's located on the south spawn of Fjords under the command of JustLeroy. Now this vehicle has got a 122mm gun. That tells me it's the top gun, and that's got a caliber, well it's got an alpha damage of 390 and a reload time of about 12 seconds. But let's see how he gets on. Okay. Well, the SU-100 was known as Pistat Simu, which in Russian means the end to effing anything. It literally was a very, very tough machine. It could do a huge amount of damage to an enemy tank. Anything in front of that 100mm gun was normally dead, because one shot was enough to finish them off. Okay, he's moving up to a nice little position, and this position is well known to the enemy. From here you can actually snipe on the enemy who are up in the corner over at C4. And that's exactly where he's looking at the moment. But there's a T-37. He's managed to sneak down without being spotted by our team. Oh, we just lost one of our scouts. That was a T-52. Can we get shots on that T-37? No, he's actually behind that rock. But over in the pass, we can see a BDR-G1 has just gone through, and there's a Largo in there at the moment. But from this position, we can't get shots on them. Now this position can be quite good, because you can get shots on the enemy if they happen to be down in the southern pass at J5. But oh, he's got shots on that T-37 at last. Does in. Oh, one shot and he's gone. Just like I said, Pistat Simu, the end to effing anything. Get in front of that gun, you're dead. Okay, well, he knocked a tree down there. That's not a very good move. If you're in a tank destroyer, you knock a tree down, you let the enemy know where you are, and that's the first thing that Arty is going to be looking for. If he sees that out of the corner of his eye, he will attack it. That Largo just took a massive hit. He's a one shot for sure. The BDR's gone down to the southern pass. What have we got over here? Well, there's a few targets over here, and one of them, that M3 Lee, could one shot him. Yep, he's gone. Just like that. It's a very good tank destroyer to get, and I think a lot of people who have it have a lot of fun. Oh, that was the looks. Went through the field of fire, and oh, we didn't kill him. In fact, actually, that hit his tracks. Now that long reload, in fact here it's 11.25 seconds, but we're almost loaded, and the looks is dead already anyway. So I think we got the tracking damage there. And there's a Panzer 38NA. We're dialing in. Oh, and we got him even though it wasn't fully dialed in. And we just took a round from a Jagdpanzer 4, so obviously we were spotted. And we pulled back just momentarily to avoid any further fire. But the enemy still knows where we are, and he fired a round in. He was supposedly dialing in, I think, at that moment. IKV 103. Can we get a shot? Yes, we can. And he's gone. 4 kills. You see what I mean? This gun, this 122mm gun, it's not a 100mm, but 122mm gun is actually quite effective. AMX CLC up on the hill. We can't get him, he's behind the rock. The Jagdpanzer 4 has gone around the corner, so there's no shot on him. We're one tank down on the enemy at the moment. In fact, actually, we seem to have lost a lot of tanks in the south. There is a couple at the pass, but that BDR is still there. And as you know, the BDR is otherwise known as the steel potato, because it's shaped like one. It's not quite, but it is very, very strong tank with a nasty gun. Oh, that one sailed right over the top of the AMX CLC, and he's got the 90mm gun, so yeah, better to pull back, because he could do damage to us. His shell could actually go through. Yes, he did. That's what I was going to say. He'll pull through, punch a round through our hull, and he did. 248 lost there. So we're down to just 94 hit points. And the enemy's capping. There's a VK3002 in our cap at the moment. I don't know if it's the D or the M version. And oh, we just lost the defender. It's the M version, the MEM version, which is the precursor for the Panther. we get a shot? Yes. And he's gone just like that. But the siren's going off, which means there must be somebody else in the cap and we haven't seen them. And JustLeroy is now focusing his attention on that because that's a bigger problem. And the Arty's trying to get him as well. There's 2 Arty on the enemy team, but we can't see who's in the cap because he must be round the corner. Okay, we now know it's a Wolverine. And I'm not sure which gun he's got, but he's going to be focusing on that Stug, I think, for the moment. He should be focusing on us. No, he's not looking in our direction at all, so he's dead. Just like that. And that's a top gun for JustLeroy. Oh, and another Arty round comes in. There's 2 Arty on the enemy team. A T92 HMC who's just been killed, and a 105 Le FH 18B2, the Fifi La Pew Pew. And, well, yes, she's got quite a fast reload. If she knows we're in this area, she'll probably be firing in at us to make make it problems for us. And now here comes the Jagdpanzer 4. And he's going to know where we are, so we're going to get spotted any second if we haven't already. And he's just been hit. But yeah, we have been spotted. Going in. And we put one into his roof and ram kill him. Oh, and he fires just as we rammed him. And we've been put out of the game. But there's 4 on our team, 3 on the enemy. And we're at the enemy cap area. That was quite a good move by JustLeroy to ram kill the Jagdpanzer because he could have been quite dangerous to our team. Even though he'd suffered a huge amount of damage and that last shot we fired into the roof, the problem was that he was still alive and he was going to get another shot off. So the best thing to do was to ram him and take him out of the game that way, because otherwise he was going to kill us for sure. We'd already suffered enough damage. Now the Stug 3B should be racing as fast as he can to get over to the cap area, because there's only we've got 3 guys over there, but there's 2 of the enemy, an AMX CLC, the one that did the damage to us, and the Fifi. And the Fifi has just killed our Poodle, but we've killed the AMX CLC. Now we're watching the IKV, and he's lining up a shot, and he's got the Fifi. That means there's only 1 enemy left, and that's a P2640. The tier 4 Italian medium. We don't know where he is. Not yet, at least. We'll now follow the action. I think these guys will probably just get into the cap rather than go hunt him down. Let the enemy come to them. Yep. Our P2640's only got 9 hit points, so really he hasn't got enough health to go looking for another P2640 who could ambush him and take him out of the game. So better to stay in the cap. And in fact, actually, the IKV said better cap, boys. Yep, he's right. If they cap now, they'll win the game. The Stug 3Bs come over to join them. Rather late, but better late than never. And with 3 in the cap, this game will be over in the next few seconds. 8 seconds, 7, 6... I don't think that enemy's going to turn up. And that's it. The game's over. It's a victory. And JustLeroy says GG. It was. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tank for JustLeroy in the SU-100. He got a Bruiser medal and a 5 for effect out of the minor medals. But out of the major ones, the epic ones, he got a high caliber and a top gun. He really did play this well. And that was 6 kills, but technically I suppose it's 7 because, well, he didn't get the kill on the Jagdpanzer. But he did do sufficient damage to it. 405 hit points of damage to that tank destroyer, but yep, he didn't get the kill. I think the kill went to one of his teammates actually, who fired just after he did. So let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go, top of the table, 2,183 hit points of damage in that one. The next highest scorer was the VK3002M, who did 1,360, but didn't have the sense to stay in the cap area, and he should have stayed in that cap, because if he stayed in there, he would have got a few shots at the guys who were coming to try and take him out. Instead, he tried to wander off, and of course, he got a shell right up his ass in the process. When it came to kills, yep, again, JustLeroy, he managed to get 6 kills. The VK3002M and the Fifi on the enemy team both got 4 apiece. And when it came to base XP, well, he's got the top again. So he's got the top in all 3 columns, 884 base experience points. Not enough for an ace tanker, but close. And 574 goes to the IKV 103. And then the Poodle and the VK shared the honours for the next high score, which was 544. JustLeroy fired only 9 rounds during that game. He got 8 direct hits and 7 penetration. I think the shot that missed went sailing right over that AMX CLC, right over his roof, because he had the sense to pull back before the shell actually was fired. Damage of 2,183 hit points, of which 350 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetration, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage from the enemy Arty. He blocked damage of 220 hit points in total, spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance for 133 hit points, and got 40 defense points when he took out the Wolverine in the cab. On a premium count, he earned 36,843 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 24,775. He received 1,326 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, 1,326 for personal reserve, took away 3,978 experience points altogether. So, pretty good game there for JustLeroy in the SU-100. As you can see, this is a good tank destroyer to get, so long as you get up to the 122mm gun. It can be fun with the 100mm. It's got a good penetration, good alpha, but the 122, oh wow, just the ability of that tank just to carve through its enemy. It's like a tier 7, tier 8 gun at tier 6, so it is, it's very effective. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.